Let's get in a full body workout while laying on our backs. Come along. Dr. Marcia here, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist, certified yoga teacher, and author of Movement for Everybody. Let's work on the ground, your bed, maybe even your couch if you've got enough room to move around. Some of y'all got big old couches, that works. And we're going to get ourselves a little stronger while laying down. So what might you need? You don't have to lay flat if that is uncomfortable for you. So if you have a wedge pillow, regular pillows, you want to prop yourself up a bit, go for it. You can be at an incline, that's fine. Now, in terms of making things harder, you might want to have some resistance available. So maybe light kettlebells, let me get mine, maybe light dumbbells, maybe a can of beans, whatever works. Just make sure it's nearby so you could try it out. Okay, and then also yoga blocks are helpful because yoga blocks can support you, give you cues, and make things make more sense, if that makes sense. Okay, so we'll be on our backs for the entire thing. So make sure that you are comfortable. Let's go ahead and get on down to the ground. Alrighty, let's get started. We're going to loosen up and warm up a bit first before we get to the strengthening. So let's start with knees together and a little twist, a little baby twist, a little rocking side to side. Nothing too crazy. If you are unable to twist, go ahead and do your pelvic tilts, which we're going to do a bit later, but you can do it now. So we're going to twist back and forth for a couple of rounds. Nice. All right, if it feels good, widen your feet outside of shoulder width, and now twist that way. So the twist will be felt more in your hips, as rotation in your hips than your low spine. And if you go knees all the way down to the floor, that's cool, go for it. But that's not a necessity. Okay, do whatever feels good. We're going side to side at your own pace, breathing, moving. Couple more. All right, wherever you are, you can bring the legs back in. And let's do pelvic tilts. So we're curling into the ground and we're pulling away. We're curling down and we're pulling away. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's get into the shoulders. Hands and arms can be wherever you'd like. We're shrugging up and pulling down. Shrugging up and pulling down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, if it feels good, we are reaching up and down. If that doesn't feel good, you can repeat the shrugs. Reaching up and down. You can also add the pelvic tilt to it if you'd like, arching up when you reach up. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Nice. Let's get into the head. Go ahead and twist left, right. Or if twisting doesn't feel good, drag ear to ear. So twisting left, right, nice and easy. And then all together, we're all going to do ear to ear. Sliding across. You might have to lift your head a little bit if that feels good. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Wherever you get is where you get. And we all relax. Nice. Let's get into our first exercise. Alrighty. So, actually I lied. Let's warm up our wrist for a second because you might hold a weight for the next one. So I lied. Let's rotate the wrists real sloppy like, and then do the other way. Real sloppy like. And then let's get into the hands. Curl your fingers into a fist. Squeeze. Curl. Peel them open. Pull, pull, pull. One more time. Curl your fingers into a fist. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Peel them open like you're peeling an orange. Okay, pull, pull, pull. Relax. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, now let's do our first exercise. So we are going to have prayer hands. So hands together if that feels good. We're going to squeeze it together for a couple seconds and then relax. So this is something where we're going to keep building on the motion. If hands together does not feel good on your wrist, hold a pillow or a block. You can have a neutral grip and hold that way and push in. Okay? So the way that the pushing should feel is that you are compressing inwards. Nothing is moving, but I'm just showing you the vibe. The energy is in, okay? So pick your poison, get wherever you want to get. We're not lifting anything yet. We're right at the chest, hands together or holding something, and squeeze in for 3, 2, 1, relax. Squeeze in for 3, 2, 1, relax. Squeeze in for 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to add squeezing and raising up and down. If you don't think that's going to feel good, stay put. All right, so squeeze, maybe lift, maybe lower. Relax. Squeeze, maybe lift, maybe lower. Relax. Squeeze, lift, lower. Relax. If you opted for the lift and lower and it felt pretty good, this is where you could hold a weight. You're still going to squeeze into the weight and have it overhead. And so now you have to fight gravity to not let it fall down. Okay? Or you are staying put. Ready? Let's do 3 rounds. Squeeze, lift, relax. Squeeze, lift, relax. Squeeze, lift, relax. Nicely done. Okay, now, remember I said we're going to keep on adding to it. The next thing that we can add is leg action. Lower ab, hip flexor action. So, we have levels. We can lift a leg up and then switch to the other leg. We can do both legs up. Okay? Up to you. So if you are still here and you're staying still, you're going to do if you're doing one leg at a time, you'll do lift, and then we relax, and then you'll switch sides. Or you can do both legs up, making sure that you're squeezing here, and that is the action. This is active, and that's what's keeping your body steady to support your legs in the air. Okay? If you are doing your lift, it will look more like lifting if you're doing one leg at a time, and then lower it. Lifting and lowering. If you're doing 2 legs, lift both and lower. Okay? Lots of options. Pick your poison. This one we're going to do 4, so if you're doing 1 at a time, you get even reps. Alrighty, so breathe, squeeze, lift right, lower. Breathe, squeeze, lift left, lower. Breathe, squeeze, lift right or both, lower. Breathe, squeeze, lift left or both, lower. Relax. Nicely done. Okay, now we're going to work a different direction. We were going overhead, now we're going to go straight up. So you can do that with the weight, with the yoga block, or just hands. Now we're going to start elbows in contact with the surface, whether that's your floor or bed, reaching straight up, and then pulling your shoulders even more up, so your shoulders are off, and then coming back down. Alrighty, so let's give that a try for 4 rounds, or you're still here, squeezing, or maybe you get a little high, don't care. All right, breathing in, up, and shoulders up, shoulders down, lower. Up, shoulders up, shoulders down, lower. 2 more. Push up, shoulders down, shoulders up, shoulders down, lower. And we're still squeezing in, by the way. Last one. Up, shoulders up, shoulders down, lower. Nicely done. Breathe. So that's a chest press plus a serratus punch. That's a twofer right there. We might make it a threefer. We're going to do those leg motions that we just did. So we can, when we get to that shoulders up, we can lift right only and then alternate to left for the next round, or we could lift both legs up. And if you're doing both legs, heels down generally will be easier than heels up. So you could play around with that feeling also. I'd like a tabletop if you're going to do heels up. This could also work if we were doing like more of a crunch, but we're not really doing that yet. We're going to do crunches kind of after this. Anyways, let's do it. Breathing in, up, shoulders up, leg up, shoulders down, everything down. Breathe, up, shoulders up, legs up, shoulders down, everything down. 2 more times. Up, shoulders up, everything up, shoulders down, everything down. 1 more time. Push up, shoulders up, legs up, shoulders down, everything down. Breathe. Nicely done. Okay, now we're going to add the crunch action. So that could look like, we're going to start actually from behind us. So that could look like from here, and you lift and go for opposite knee. That's what that could look like. Lift and left knee. Lift and right knee. So my shoulder blades will get off the ground. That could also look like, I need to move this table. That could also look like lift and you meet your knee and back down. Lift and meet the knee and back down. Now, if you are over the shoulder up in the air motions, arms in the air motion, that's fine. We can do isometrics, and you are just right here. Boom. Boom. And squeeze. So the energy is this. I'm squeezing with my arm that way and my leg this way. You're getting the same thing done. So you can do like this. You can add the upper part to it if you'd like. You don't have to. You can also do the full straight arm reaching without a weight. You don't need to hold a weight if you don't want to hold a weight. Okay? All right, explaining is over. Doing is happening. Get in your positions, get sturdy, breathing in, and left knee, lower. Mind you, see how slow we're going? Breathing in, exhale, right knee, squeeze, lower. Boom, that's 1. Breathing in, left knee, squeeze, lower. Nice work. Breathing in, right knee, squeeze, lower. 2 more times. Breathing in, left knee, squeeze, lower. 1 more time. Breathing in, right knee, squeeze, lower. Relax. Take a breather. And unfortunately, we're going to do that one again. Okay? All right. I'm going to demonstrate the one without the weights with the isometrics. So we caught our breaths, hopefully. Nicely done. Let's do it. Breathing in, left knee, squeeze, lower. Breathing in, right knee, squeeze, lower. Breathing in, left knee, squeeze, lower. Breathing in, right knee, squeeze, lower. Halfway there. Breathing in, left side, squeeze, lower. Breathing in, right side, squeeze, lower. Last one, in, left side, squeeze, lower. To the right to breathe. Right side, squeeze, lower. Nicely done. Get some wiggles out, take a breath. Okay, our next round of options. So we can go back to the prayer hands or block hands or pillow hands, pushing in, squeezing. And now we're going to do tapping the legs. So if we can, we keep both legs up the whole time. If we cannot, then we are tapping one leg at a time, and that's fine. Your other options for hands while you're doing this is up. Your other option, if it feels good, is chest up. Okay, so pick your poison, get into position, breathe. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. One more, right leg and left leg. Relax. Nicely done. Breathe a sec and we're going to repeat. Again, prayer hands, squeeze actively, or arms up, lifting, tapping one leg at a time, or both heels stay up and you tap down. Okay? All right, so my neck is tired. I'm not going to lift my head up for this one. Here we go. Round 2. We're going to do that again. Let's go. Breathe. Get into your position. Right leg, tap. Left leg, tap. Right leg, tap. Left leg, tap. Right leg, tap. Left leg, tap. One more. Right leg, tap. Left leg, tap. Relax. Nicely done. Okay, we're going to close out the strength portion with bridges. So bridges can look like, well, first we practice our tilts, right? So we push into the floor first and kind of scoop your booty up. So it could look like this and you don't get much hang time. I don't care. Squeeze your butt, you're doing it right, okay? Or maybe you do get some hang time and it feels easy for you. Go ahead and take the weights that you had and kind of hold them over your thighs. Alrighty? So the way that we're going to do them is we're going to pause at the top. So we're not rapid fire. We're going to do, excuse me, we're going to do 2 rounds of 5. Alright? So breathe, pelvic tilt, curl, push into the ground, scoop your booty up, hold, lower. Again, breathe, lift, hold, lower. Breathe, lift, hold, lower. 2 more. Breathe, lift, hold, lower. Last one. Breathe, lift, maybe get as high as you can. Lower. Breathe. Nicely done. Get your wiggles out. Pow, pow. Here we go. Round 2, and then we are stretching. Here we go. Breathe. Push that lower back into the floor or whatever. Pull up. Hold. Lower. 1. Breathe. Low back to floor. Scoop that booty up. 2. Lower. Breathe. Press. Scoop. Pause. Lower. 2 more. Breathe. Hold it and lower. Last one. Maybe get as high as you can. Breathe. And lower. Nicely done. Put them weights down, honey. We're done with that. Alrighty. Let's go back to our knees together. Cute little baby rocks. Maybe you get all the way knees to the side. If that feels good, go for it. Or you just do the little baby rocks. A little massage on your low back. Whatever you'd like. All right, everybody meet back in the middle. Let's do a little stretching. Let's go ahead and do a butterfly stretch. I'm going to use blocks because my knees will not hit the ground. The closer your hips are to your heels, the bigger the stretch. So you can do heels kind of further away. And if your legs hang in the air like mine, sometimes it feels good to support them with blocks or blanket or something. Alrighty. Now we can make this a combo move and also add a pec stretch to it. Put your arms in like a cactus position if that feels good. Expand that chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, or the arms could be a little lower down. If you're not feeling enough of a stretch there, put a little pillow in between your spine, fold it if you can, or roll up your blanket that you have nearby. Alrighty, whatever we're doing, we're gonna do it for another 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs up. Take your time. All right, let's hug the right knee towards the chest. You can grab behind the thigh or on top of the shin. The opposite leg can be bent or straight, whatever feels good for this stretch and comfortable. If you have a towel or something and holding is hard, put the towel behind the thigh and hold that instead of your actual leg. Alrighty, so I hope you found your spot here. Knees could be a little bit outside if bust and bosoms get in the way. Whatever you're doing, we're going to do for another 30 seconds. And that's just that. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to take this, stay where you are, and either continue the stretch or take the stretch into a twist. So pull your right knee to the opposite side. Bottom leg could be straight or bent, whatever feels good. And if you're kind of hanging in the air uncomfortably, put a pillow under that right knee to fill up the space and support it. Hands could do whatever you want. You can look in the same direction or opposite direction. Don't care. I literally don't care. Whatever feels good. Hopefully we're feeling good. We got another 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. We're switching sides, left knee to chest or a little bit out to the side. This leg can be bent or straight, hanging out for 30 seconds. We're breathing, we're just relaxed, winding down from our little full body circuit. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So maybe you stay here and do the stretch again, or maybe you twist. Left side, left knee to the right side of your body. And if you hang out in the air, put something underneath that knee, fill up the space, support it. Arms could do whatever you'd like. Head could look wherever you want. 30 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Take your time. Nicely done. All right, let's do a neck stretch. Slide your left ear towards your left shoulder. If you're feeling a good stretch on the right side, that's good. Leave it there. If you want a little more, you can place your hand and add a gentle pull. And let's do 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. So we're looking straight up to the ceiling. Now we're going to turn and look towards the armpit. The hand could stay there to help. We should be hitting a different part of our neck and shoulder blade. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, relax, breathe. Other side, right ear to right shoulder. Maybe your hand's helping you get a stretch. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to turn and look towards the armpit for another 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whatever last minute stretch you want to get in, go for it. I'm going to sit up. You don't have to. Maybe you just need to breathe. Go ahead and do that. Get your last wiggles out and your last stretches out. And that's going to be that. Our full body floor strength, or bed strength, or maybe even couch strength. Hopefully we're feeling good, strong, sturdy, limber, lubricated, and all that good stuff. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up and leave some words so I know how this went for you. Otherwise, how am I going to know? Right? Okay, I love you. Bye.